Glad you're here at Dread Next Door. Lock your doors, because today's story is particularly disturbing. I still remember the day I moved to Ravenswood like it was yesterday. The smell of damp earth and decaying leaves filled my nostrils as I stepped out of the car. My family and I had just relocated from the city, seeking a quieter life. The realtor had described Ravenswood as a peaceful, close-knit community, perfect for raising a family. But as I looked around at the old, Victorian-style houses, I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was off. The streets were empty, and the only sound was the crunch of dead leaves beneath my feet. My parents were excited, but I felt a sense of unease, like we were being watched. As we began to unpack, I noticed that the house had a strange, pungent smell, like something had died inside. I tried to brush it off, thinking that it would disappear once we cleaned the place. But it lingered, a constant reminder that something was not right. As night began to fall, I couldn't sleep. The silence was oppressive, and I could feel the weight of the darkness outside. I tried to focus on the sound of my parents' voices, but they were muffled, distant. And then, I heard it. A low, whispery voice, calling my name. I sat up in bed, my heart racing. "Hello?" I whispered back, but there was no response. I must have imagined it, I thought. But as I lay back down, I heard it again. This time, it was louder, more urgent. I threw off the covers and got out of bed, determined to find the source of the voice. As I made my way downstairs, the voice grew louder, more insistent. I felt a chill run down my spine, but I was resolute. I had to know what was going on. The voice seemed to be coming from the kitchen, so I made my way there, my heart pounding in my chest. But as I entered the kitchen, the voice stopped. The silence was deafening, and I was left standing there, feeling foolish. I turned to go back to bed, but that's when I saw it. A figure, standing just outside the kitchen window. It was tall, imposing, and it seemed to be watching me. I froze, my heart racing. And then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the figure vanished. I was left standing there, wondering if I had imagined the whole thing. But as I turned to go back to bed, I noticed something that made my blood run cold. On the kitchen table, there was a piece of paper, with a message scrawled on it. I knew then that I had to get out of there, to escape the clutches of whatever malevolent force was haunting the house. I stumbled out of the house, into the bright sunlight. But as I looked back, I could have sworn that I saw a figure watching me from the window. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales. Drop a comment below telling us your personal experience. Until next time, sleep tight.